Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Gilbert. My name is Gilbert and I'll be teaching you how to build an email chatbot workflow using AI agent and SendGrid. So I'm going to start here, so I'm going to change a new workflow which I've already opened. So before that, I'll be building in the dark theme, and if you want to change to the light themes, you can always do that and just go to your setting. And okay, let me just do it here with you guys because I love building with the dark theme. So but I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you just go here and then you just go to your personal, and then you can change here, click save, and then you go to the white theme. I love building with the dark theme, so this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to build an email workflow. So first out, we're going to check our email trigger. So right now I've already linked my IMAP to my email trigger. So if you want to do yours, you can also start from here and you can also click here, create a new one, and then link your details. So if you are using Zoho, cause mine I do it with Zoho. So if you are using with Zoho, you just go to the mail account and then you can see the IMAP setting configuration over here. If you are using Namecheap as your email hosting server, you can get it from there. If you are using bunch of other ones too, you can also get it from there. So I'm using Zoho, so I've already connected mine, and then you can also choose to mark it as nothing or mark it as red. So I'll leave my own as nothing, and then yeah, and also remember to fetch only new emails, because what this IMAP does is when a new email comes to your email, which the one you already set, it gets the email and then brings it over to you. So let me just execute a workflow and then send an email over. So this is just for the testing purpose. Alright, so let me send an email from one of my emails. Alright, give it. Okay. Alright, just sent over. So in a few moments time we're going to see this over here. Alright, so now you can see here, so delivered to me and sent from me as well. So when a new email comes in, this is going to pick it up every time as long as it's running. So right now we already know that this is working here. So now we go over to the AI agent. Just you can search AI agent, you can just type it out, and then alright, so here now just click on define below, and then you can already have my status somewhere. So I'm going to copy it out, and that is my prompt, and then I'll paste it here. Then here we'll choose the body. Okay, here is the body. Okay, so we're going to connect a chat model. So I'm going to use Gemini, and same way I showed you how to connect, you can also click here, click new, and then connect. If you want to connect to your Gemini, you can also go to Google AI Studio and just click get API key, and then you get your own API key. So yeah, and so I've already connected mine, so I don't need to connect that again. So now I can also, because what this memory does is like I can choose to use a Postgres and other memory database, but you can just use a simple one for beginners, which is this. And then what this does is, okay, what we have to do is that we have to click this to take in every email. Like, just remember the email of our user, or you can choose maybe if you need something that is common, or just like, okay, like just like in this case I'm going to use an email, which is what this does is like, so what when this email, when I send email from this my gcgibbs@gmail.com to you or anybody else that is running this workflow, and then I send an email. So what it means by here, window length is that for the 5 interval, like, it's going to remember my context, like going back 5 words, 5 lengths. So if I send 6 times, it's not going to remember the 6th one, but it's going to keep in memory of the first 5. Same with every other email. Same way, if I use, like, let's say gilbert@gmail.com, it's going to be a new email minus this, and it's going to remember the context of what I sent in that email. So this will be the memory, and this will be the chat model. So right now you can just choose to I use SendGrid. You can use email, your Gmail, but I've already registered with my SendGrid, so I just have to use my SendGrid, and I actually love using SendGrid as well. So if you want to open a SendGrid account as well, you can go over here and open a SendGrid account. So it's free, and it's free to use, and there is free trial of 3 months as well, so you can make use of it. So here you can, I've already some connected mine, so if you want to connect yours, you can click here. So I send, and then for my already connected account, so this account is just for the testing purposes, but yeah, Real Digitals is one of my freelance company. Yeah, the domain is realdigitals.com, but for testing purposes and for this tutorial, so I made this realdigitals.site, so I can be able to show a lot of examples and how things can be done as well. So this is my first tutorial, and it's not supposed to be perfect, but yeah, I can try to give it my all. But I know it's not perfect, but the main purpose is learn, putting it out and being clear on the feedback and every other thing. So I'm going to put my name here and the recipient address. So I'm going to just put back, okay, let me execute this. Okay, so now it needs another email, so I'm going to send another email again. So yes, okay, so now I can see the output here, so I'm just going to put the output here. It's a pleasure, and then sorry, okay, it's broken, okay, here, oh yeah, you can see here now. So, and then the subject came in with the email, so you look for the subject over here. Okay, you can see the subject here, so I'm going to copy the subject and the recipient as well, which is here. Okay, okay, so yeah, everything is all set. Okay, let's execute. Let's know if it's going to run. So yeah, done. So if you want to make it a bit more complex, and to make it more industrial standard, because reading your IMAP and sending same from the same server, you can just decide, oh, let me just give it a little break, and and then you put wait and put 5 seconds, and you can also put set the subject, so you can also put set the subject, and then from here you can just put okay. Instead of putting everything, I can just put okay, I can just put subject, I can just put 2, and then add another one, subject, and then add another one, body. So you can just put here, this is going to here, and the email, this, and then subject, this. So when you execute, you have to put the same thing. It's just the same thing, just complexity. And if there is a whole lot of work, yeah, you have to simplify your workflow. You can also make it this, but this what I did is simple way to make an email workflow chatbot. And watch out for my next video coming out maybe next week as well, because I'm still working on my template. So yeah, I did this so that my connections can have a way, can know how to create an email chatbot. Thank you for watching. See you guys.